Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Darkest Dungeon. I cut the last episode short during our prep phase because my wife is sick, doing some convalescent care, serving soups, placing the back of my hand on the forehead to check temperature. You know how it is. We should work on a couple of things here. We should, well, first off, we're full, right? Yeah. We could get rid of some of our duplicate classes, but the only duplicate that we have is Hashay, who has not yet earned a name. But we would like to have a man-at-arms, wouldn't we? Do we need 2 vessels? You know what else we could do is we could increase our roster size. That seems smarter. We'll just take you for now. I know we can take others later, but
hold the secrets of 100 campaigns.
I think we should work on getting a B squad ready, and maybe work towards getting another boss fight as well in the early game. So I think we need Dan, and we need to teach him finale. We might need to teach him a lot of things. I don't understand how this works with finale. Combat is a power ballad, slow build-up, and a grand finale. On the offense, the jester leaps to and fro in bloody cacophony, positioning himself for a glorious end in the front ranks. Alternatively, he can hang back, delivering chilling melodies and unsettling riffs that terrorize his foes and give strength to his allies. So if we learned finale, and probably upgraded it as well, do we want slice off? Good. What's the difference between slice off and harvest? Harvest has minus 50% damage. Slice off has minus 33% damage and it's to a single target. This buffs finale. This also buffs finale. I don't think we need to learn slice off. Inspiring tune lowers your stress, lowers the target's stress, makes finale better. Would we go just straight to finale? I don't know, because Dirk Stab is actually useful to move you forward, but solo moves you forward as well. All the way. So here's what I'm thinking. I mean, having a way to lower stress seems good. So let's go for that. Let's get rid of Battle Ballad. What are we going to roll? We need Finale. We want to upgrade this. We want to upgrade Solo. We want to upgrade this. Okay. So that was somewhat expensive. And that's our new level right there. You sit in the 3rd slot. You use Solo to move yourself up. And then you have stress relief as well. So we should also probably go to the blacksmith and level you up. I don't know if I'm using you properly. This is just, you know, I'm trying, okay? Nick will also, well, can you can run from the 4th slot, right? You like the 4th slot? You do indeed like the 4th slot. And then we could roll Maya slot 1, Hafu slot 2, or Maya slot, she doesn't like to be in slot 2 because she can't do the Adder's Kiss. I still think that squad will work, but maybe we take a man-at-arms who is okay with being in slot 2. Luminous. And likes the dark, so it's not amazing. Command is a buff target. Bolster. Lower stress. Crush. And bellow. Don't you? I thought you had a stun. You do have a stun. Rampart. Moves you forward, though. Not a huge fan of that, but without any other option, that might be a good stun. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You don't get buffed yet. You haven't earned it. Dan's earned it. Maya's already upgraded. Dan's already upgraded. So our squad would be Maya, Man-at-Arms. One day we'll use, I promise. I'm just scared. Dan, Nick. Can the man-at-arms do anything from the 3rd slot? Well, he could do the move that moves him forward. So let's take him to the guild real quick. Give him that. Probably take away one of his buffs. That seems right. Okay. Let's embark, and we'll try to do one of these. Because we have to get to the boss level. Short, medium. I like a medium, honestly. Good length for a video, and you get the chance to camp if things go terribly wrong. The thing from the stars roams here this week. You might encounter it. Pardon me? What does this mean? I'm imagining it's related to the Color of Madness DLC. So this will be Maya. And Man-at-Arms. And Nicholas. And, oh, but if we leave him, he gets a free level. That's very true. Alright, you know what? Prefer to be in that third slot. You can live with the third slot, but I don't let you move forward too much. Forward 2, back 2. It's annoying. Because we definitely do want Dan on the mission. And he operates best from the third slot. You in the fourth slot, you can use that. You can use that. You can use that. You can't use Illumination. Who cares? Illumination is just for his stealth. Alright. Sorry, that took forever. And yet here we are. Okay, Vessel. We want a ranged unit to take the focus ring. So that would probably be our Vessel. And then a Jester. Might give you nothing. We sort by rarity. Yeah. I might give you nothing. I kind of like the extra dodge. I'll take that. Extra stun skill chance is fine. And then on you, you create a lot of poison. Thinking maybe like the blight skill chance might be worth it, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of many of these, to be honest with you. Let's go for provisions. Alright. This time, let's take a key, 2 shovels. We always take too much food, but I still feel like that's probably better than the alternative. This time, let's go like 2 anti-venoms, 2 of these. We don't have any torches. We will take 2 stacks, so it's going to be real full. If I could just figure out what to do with the medicinal herbs. We could turn them into some kind of treasure, perhaps. Alright, so this is an interesting test. You know, it's a squad I'm very unfamiliar with. Complete 100% of room battles. The sack's contents are yours.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Oh, I came from nothing, but I'll not end with nothing. Well, I got some news for you. You can't take it with you. Hey. So she looted, but at least she gave us the opportunity to snag the loot. Now you. Generally speaking, what's your bleed? Bleed resist is high. I don't really want to do a solo. So we pretty much have to go with this. Drums from the deep? Yeah, drums of debilitation. Clutch dodge. I don't want to have to deal with mental issues right now. Your blight resist is insane. Impale. Moves you back 1. Very unlikely to get a kill. Plausible to get a kill, but I think we'd rather just go for a pierce instead. Yeah, I think that was the right choice for us. Munch. Not of the robber variety. Resisted the blight, though. That's important. So a stun on this guy is probably good for health purposes. Yeah, seems like the right call. Beauty. It's 2 free damage as well. Now you, we gotta take a look. Crush. Thought I heard you calling my name now, Crush. We can debuff all targets. This is our stun. It also has knockback. But it's only a 50% chance to stun. The damage is 2 to 4 versus Crush, which is 5 to 9. Rather just go straight into the Crush, I think. It's weird. Like, I think we go Harvest. But I was thinking about stress reduction instead, just to get out ahead of it. So this guy's definitely dead. Do we get to go before the... Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, that went fine. Doesn't really matter what you choose to do next. Not bad. Like, for now, I think I can deal with this squad. I'm just worried that maybe I have too much utility and too little damage. That was a really easy encounter, is the thing. Okay, who has the highest trap disarmament chance? Oh, a map. No room battle. We can't see that far, so there might be a room battle there. 70, 50, 80. Wow. You are a jester, Dan. More like a joker. Dinner cart. A cart of human remains. It looks like a feeding trough. Disgusting. Medicinal herbs. The herbs cleanse the meat, making some of it edible. That is way too much food. Also, those are human remains. I don't know if we should be eating those. So we'll keep... Oh, it's a moonshine barrel. It reeks of powerful liquors. The hero acquires a taste for this magnificent sauce. Tippler. In town will only drink. Why do I ever loot anything? I'm learning pretty quickly that is, it's a foolish gamble. Good stress removal, okay. No combat still. These room battles will exist at some point, I personally guarantee it. Now, if you use a bandage on this, you can get something. Way more food than we could ever need, but sure. Pop that torch to make space. Got combat. We had a torch at a high level. I was just going to say surprise is relatively likely. Okay. I think you still start with the bleed. You probably want to kill the swine wretch first if possible. But the adder's kiss can't work like that still. 9 to 12 and you got 2 bleeds. We got to hit you for 7. That'll work. And then you tend to be a stun character. I hate the madman, so to take him out of it for a turn. Although his speed is 9, so he's just gonna, like, immediately come back. But still. 5 to 8. No, 4 to 7. We need to do... Well, we need to hit. 78% chance. Ah! 78% chance plus the dodge associated with it as well, but... Okay, hook where it hurts has a dodge. Acceptable. 6 damage, no bleed. Dodge. No dodge. Actually, I mean... We have to harvest, so we get the kill on that guy before he attacks, but I was hoping... 10% resistance to stun? I was hoping we'd be able to do a little stress removal instead. Quality stun. Life is good. Everything's under control. Okay, the stun gets purged. We need to hit you for 3. So if you can get any heals here, you should take them. I would rather not kill this guy. What, can I hit you? Because I'd rather take a turn if possible. You know, remove some stress. I want you to be able to do a heal, but we're not going to get to that point. Unless, I don't know, maybe if the stun worked, but it can't even hit. We can do a crush, okay. It is what it is, but I'm disappointed with our turn order, I suppose. Can't take medicinal herbs. I'm not going to eat 6 food immediately, so I guess we'll say no medicinals. This should be a room battle. Wow, okay. Disregard. Clearly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Also, you can hit this button, put them in default party order. I gotta learn to make that second nature. So far, so good. I mean, it's an apprentice level mission. This tends to not be where the game is at its most difficult.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest
Hunger?
settlers.
Absolutely. Good opportunity for us to heal our jester. Surely, room battles at some point will appear. Pile of bones. The hero is infected by the rotten pile. Okay, so pile of bones Anti-venom. You get lethargy. -4 speed. Wow. That's huge. I gotta stop looting curios, man. At least when I don't understand them. Okay, you guys are in the worst conceivable order. Finale. Maybe we want to start with the jester at the front. I'd never really considered it.
Another one falls.
It does kind of ruin you for the rest of the battle. And the damage that it gives you right off the bat is not that good. Like, in hindsight, you probably don't want to use a move called Finale as your first move, now that I think about it. But, you know, at the time, it seems sort of intelligent. Because you move so fast at the start. Please move backwards somehow. Resisted the blight, that's important. You can only move back 1, huh? Pierce is going to move you forward 1. Yeah, you should move back 1. It's a waste of a turn, but... I misclicked, but that's okay. It's a waste of a turn, but it gets us into the position we want to be in long term. I think. Still got some buffs we can put out there. Clutch dodge. I hate web. Also, I shot web. Captivate. Blights. What's the damage? 5 to 9. So if it blights, it should kill. Alright, fair enough, you know. It's not like I wanted to get the kill anyway. No more movement, please. It would be nice. The stun would be good. Wouldn't be the worst idea to heal the jester. I'm assuming.
Another abomination.
By the way, this vessel has earned a name. Don't think I didn't realize. No. I gotta get some high-speed units, man. Obviously, like our shield bearer, shield breaker, whatever. Not likely to be one of those. Are we close to the? We're close enough that I think I could dump these torches. Unlocked strong box. The contents are yours. I want to take all the heirlooms because it, I mean, obviously, like, makes our life better. 375 gold each, 750 gold each. I want the gold. All y'all who've seen the leprechaun say yeah. No.
Carelessness will find no.
What do you mean, carelessness? I had no opportunity. Don't even... The books are not worth it, dude, but don't burn them. I remember that. Don't even touch this. Curios, you're on... You made my list of things to do today, okay? More room battles. This is good. Finally, they're surprised. Shouldn't say finally. That happens to us most of the time.
To perform beyond one's
A time to perform beyond. Okay, 3 to 6. Okay, not so good. Tell you what, let's try to hit you with one of those. Hey. Now, impale would be ideal. I went for it, and I don't regret it. But this does no damage. What does it do? -5 dodge, -5 speed. It's kind of a good opening move to let us do more actions in the future. Oh, unless it misses every single unit. That's also like, I could, you know, just trying to tell you that I could have easily just done a move that killed one of you, but instead I tried to be creative, and look where it got me. Luckily, Dan is a slippery character. For a brief moment. Well, this is about 8 attacks in a row. Luckily, 6 of them missed. Hey, we get to go again. A unit that is going to attack. would be a nice one to kill. We actually want to impale. You're not in the #1 slot anymore. Fair enough. Impale will work, but it relies on these guys, 70. Relies on these guys not attacking, and they have much higher speed than me, so I wouldn't bet on it. We're very lucky with the resistance. Totally fine. Tell you what, I mean, I want to camp.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You really can't fit more portraits in there? It hurts, but portraits are worth a lot, dude. I think you can afford to dump one of these to take more portraits. I don't know about the journals. Maybe they're worth something, maybe they're not. We're gonna camp to make more space. Eat a bunch. Health's pretty good. Stress is fine. Yes. All companions more damage. You know what? Give the man-at-arms some extra accuracy. Got 5 left. Lower the stress of the jester. He only had 2 stress. And then bless a companion. Man-at-arms is getting stacked. No, we got ambushed. Whoa!
And cries, lost in the darkness.
We got ambushed by a stealth snake from the DLC. It's unqualified to represent the DLC. These are strong enemies. This is bad. I'm using this to buff myself. Dude, you're supposed to be in the 3rd slot, you idiot. How many fights have I been doing with you in the 4th slot? Okay, that's not unexpected. That's a high damage blight, though. And you're still stealthed. I have to hit you with an AoE, which Impale will work, which is nice. Stun resist is not that high. Willing to take a stab at it. 20 stress per round for 6 rounds. Oh my god. Okay, it's damage. We did get reposted, but... And then, -5 dodge, -5 speed. I think you gotta give it a try. Debuffing them so we take actions faster seems like a huge get for us, if possible. So, I mean, I would like to move you, but... I think it's very nice to also just stay back here and take your turns to compensate for the stress of the shield bearer. Now, we could lower your speed even further, but your speeds are essentially 1 right now. Might be better to start trying to toss out like a stun, for example.
A decisive pummeling.
Stun worked. It's our stealth unit that scares me, dude. You're still stunned. It's like, can't hit you with anything. We gotta start working on him. Either that or you go for the heal right out of the gate. And actually, that might be a better option. Compensates for 1 blight.
In the fevered pitch of battle.
Infuse. Okay. Light it again. Really wish I did not get rid of the anti-venom. I'd rather not be reposted, if possible. So all of this is just to give us more impale chance, really. Okay? Do you still... I mean, the thing is... Makes the most sense to continue lowering the stress on the horrified unit.
Inspiration.
Warning rattle. Puts a guard on the middle. Oh, and a buff and a riposte on you. Oh my lord. Snake bite. No blight, please. Resist. Oh, it was a bleed that time. That's fine. I mean, again, we could lower their speed. But to me... Lucky us. They resisted the stun, which is unfortunate. I would like Infuse to miss at some point. This is a Pierce. 12, 18. I think you do it on the enemy you have a chance to kill, even though there's a riposte associated with it. Okay. We could solo ourselves up to the front, but we should not do it yet. Because we should wait for the impale to come out from the shield bearer, who actually breaks shields. Can you dodge an attack? The answer to that question is no. I mean, there's no question. You need the heal. You're taking way too much damage. Well, this is a fun little extravaganza, isn't it? You're not stealthed anymore. But we're gonna impale. We should. Don't move forward with Rampart. That's not what we want. Because we want to do an impale that'll definitely get a kill. I think you go for a crush on this guy. Then the impale could double kill. That's a pierce, not an impale. Oh, brain. You're like a little child. Still, we killed the big bad. Hopefully. Ugh. We can eat after this, at least. And I have to say, at least, you know, I'm used to being ambushed by like 4 spiders. So all things considered, you know, this, we would expect it to be harder for one, and it seems to have definitely proven that that is indeed the case. Blight resist is not that high, so we could Adder's Kiss you. 5 to 10 plus Blight, or 6 to 12. 10, okay. You resisted the Blight. Please! How is your debuffed speed? Oh, you're not. That's because you're not debuffed anymore, is the thing. See, the thing is, you're not debuffed anymore. If you were debuffed, you wouldn't be that. Yeah, your speed is back to 9. That's fair. They both need it. Okay, we finally worked the horror out. You're alive. That's incredible. You'll get to attack one more time. What a world. You are not gonna be on death's door, which is kind of incredible. The thing is, like, I'd rather not kill you, because I'd like to get a heal. But this is admittedly risky, because if it goes wrong, we're gonna be in trouble. Compensates for 1 bleed. And then you have to hit. Okay, we made it. I'm a beautiful thing, they say. Flawless as the sea of dunes. Captivating as a shimmering mirage. They stare, they linger, they watch me without blinking. Alright. Whatever you say. Aegis scales are dropped by snakes who come from the Shieldbreaker's homelands. These scales can be consumed by heroes to provide a single damage block of protection. The next attack that hits the hero will do 0 damage. Yo. First off, yes. Secondly, oh, dude, we healed so much after the fight, but still, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Take that. Open the strong box. We don't have an occultist yet, but like, I don't think we want to dump our torches just to take +8 dodge -1. What if, can you just eat it? Just eat it though? Damage block. From the next attack that strikes the hero. Yeah, okay. There you go. Let's eat 2 of those, take this with us. Obviously we got way too much stuff in our inventory right now. Up. There we go. So now we can actually use 1 more attack, which would have been useful because it was an AoE over the course of that, but I didn't want to take a turn to just move our Jester back into position. It maybe had a subtle, but yet surprising impact over the course of the fight. So stress is bad. So we probably want to tackle one of these guys. Blight is also bad for us. Ooh, that was a bad stun resist. Bleed, please. 2 damage, though, not 3. It's okay, because we got an impale. Still got blighted, but... resisted both of those. Impale's gonna get 2 kills, possibly 3. I actually like this idea. So they will go last if they live. That won't be necessary. Hey. Those are worth 1,000 gold each, huh? So we should probably... I mean, worst case scenario... I don't... The thing is, and I've been through it many times... I don't know how much a journal page is actually worth. I'm gonna get dicey. I'm gonna take a torch. Take these. Take 'em off of my heart. That's right, I know Judas Priest. I'm not 100 years old. Screaming for Vengeance, baby. One of 1977's best albums. No surprises on this one, that's real bad. Okay, good dodge, good dodge. Stress is a concern for the shield bearer who breaks shields. To get a stun on an attacking unit would be nice. You're not gonna die to an impale, so this could do 2 or 3, which it did. You're now likely to die. This guy, a little bit more problematic to deal with. I kind of want to reduce stress, but to inflict two bleeds, bleed resist of 10, bleed resist of 40. I think it's worth trying. Okay, so you're dead. You could use a little more juice. I still think an impale comes up next. Big dodge. I would like to stun you. Even though the odds are not great. Well, they're 75, which is good. Hey, let's go. Okay, so now... I can't do an impale because I moved you forward, which is not what I meant to do. Your blight resist, 40%. Rather just go for the kill. Very likely to get you. Beautiful. We have a problem. This guy is going to do more stress. He did it on exactly the right unit.
Festering fear consumes
Have to handle it. Believe you me, I wish we didn't. I think we're in, like, please murder this guy territory. Okay. Slow, but getting something done. A pierce on this guy would be really, really high quality. The impale is so unlikely to kill. What's your blight resist? 10? So an adder's kiss applies 3 blight. It would need to do 8 damage, which is fairly high percentage. Yeah, so you're dead, thankfully. Which means we didn't have to stun you, but better safe than sorry, I suppose. Keep up with the stress reduction. It's all about longevity, you know?
unforeseen.
Subtitles? Okay, we just gotta hit him. The stuns, pretty unlikely to get the job done. It's alright, we can fit in a heal. Resisted the bleed anyway. Not necessary. Well, necessary, but not an option.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow.
So it should be at maximum 2 more room battles. Remember, we used all our torches. The pack contains loot. More food. Just heal up on that a little bit. Nice little snack. No surprises? Hey, surprise on them, even better. Alright, so, I mean, damage and stress are actually both in a pretty good spot right now. I think you can afford to try a little bleed, even though the resistances on the enemies are fairly high. It hit the one we would have expected it to miss. Oh, that was a 1 in 9 chance gone wrong. You have 2 bleeds, so this would need to hit you at the high end. I think I'd rather just take the much higher chance to kill you. Dude, the crits are out of control here. And the stress reduction is very nice. Now you, 25% chance. I like the I like the use of Rampart here to at least try to slow down their best damage dealer. Now, they are going to get some stress damage. Oh, not much, though. And not any, now that I look at it. Disregard. I think we should reduce stress. We weren't going to kill him unless we critted. That's not that bad. We're better off, really, I think. Just try something like that, then an AoE can kill him. Mind you, we can't do an AoE, because the shield breaker's not in the front. Still, nothing to worry about. Go for the easy crush. We got one relatively slow enemy left. We might be able to take him. Like I would think. Stress reduction. Then hopefully, yeah, okay. Then dazzling light. Beautiful. It buys us a turn of being able to do something else if we want, but we'll probably just go for the crush. It saved us from an attack. And dude, we're in a great spot. As long as our stress is low, we're not spending any money when we go back to town. I've already decided not to take all the journal pages, so so be it. Oh, that's a clutch surprise. All right, again, you heal fully after the mission, so if you can keep stress low, you're real happy. Bleedy boys. Ooh, that's amazing. Probably should have judgmented. We might have been able to kill him. He resisted the stun anyway. So an impale would need to do 4 damage to you and 3 damage to you. It's fairly likely. Unless it misses 3 enemies. Not quite as good. So I'm going to hit you with the bellow. And the idea here is hopefully we go before this guy gets to go twice. Both of these guys get to go twice. Vomit is stressful. Also, I was going to say, diseases. Spasm of the entrails. What the heck is that? Minus 20% healing skills when camping. Clutch dodge. That opens our jester up. And one day I'll say his name right. That opens our jester up. To do some stress relief if necessary, but he would probably rather do a harvest. Get a little stress relief on himself anyway, but knocking out 2 enemies is good. That is pretty bad. Quick stun movement too. Hey. I don't know if that guy's any less useful back there, but the one time we don't get a crit on it is the time when it's the most... Okay, never mind. We're fine. Alright, so it'd be good to get this guy under control so we could actually dish out some heals. The whole point of this is stress relief, so that we don't have to do anything when we go back to town. You've got like 100 and something % odds of the stun. No, you got 75. Honestly, it's kind of tempting for me to just go for the stun again, even though the odds are low. If it had worked, it would have paid pretty huge dividends. What's your blight resist? 60. I was just gonna say, it was like a 1 in 6 crit chance, but it worked out. Well, tell me if it's over, and then I'll tell you if I want to keep any of this stuff. We're not gonna have to eat. $250, $500, $750, $1,000. We're done. Okay, so we're good. Let's return to the Hamlet. That was a long one, mostly because of the ambush. So we have the weird rhino head, carapace idol for the antiquarian. I don't know if I've ever even used that unit. Mental loot boxes. So we got some levels up. Fear of Eldritch. Thick-blooded. Blight resist. I think that mission overall went very well. You know, we got some trinkets. The resurrection of our ramshackle Hamlet has lured brave artisans and merchants who see potential in the vacant lots surrounding the town square. What the heck is a blueprint? I have no idea. The hamlet is growing. News of your presence is emboldening craftsmen to return. You may now construct all new buildings. They are expensive but provide unique bonuses that may help you in your endeavors to cleanse the estate. So, Nick, did you level up? He did. This must be blueprints, yes. Cost 10 whats? What on earth? I mean, we can afford almost some things. I don't know what these are. Something related to the DLC, perhaps. Anyway, we don't need stress relief. That was what was nice about having a jester there. What do we need? Might want to remove lethargy, however you want to say it. -4 speed is truly terrible. And we need to give some units some names. So a shield breaker. Somebody who disarms you in conversation, surprises you, stuns you. Obviously, that's got to be an alpaca patrol. Plus, I feel like if alpaca patrol could choose, he would give himself an eye patch. Easiest decision I've ever made. Then we got a vessel. Another one. Somebody who heals you, who provides nourishment to your soul. Someone holy and pious. Surely, the only reasonable choice is Mathis Games. Let's check the stagecoach. That's fine. Josh Dumal. Hey, anyway, that's going to do it for now. We'll probably do some upgrades before we go out on our next mission. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.